particular, because some games are maybe more complex than other games, to participate to a game. So here you can describe, yeah, first download Counter-Strike, and then open server and, you know, connect, and then maybe here you can give IP, whatever. Some games don't require any information, so this is completely optional, but it's helpful. Terms of use, so we will provide a standard terms of use, but you as the organizer, because potentially there will be really big prize pools, or very valuable NFTs, and so maybe, you know, you want to sort of like ensure that you know, people abide to certain rules, or certain laws, and so this is something that you can then provide on top. Tournament platform partners. So because sorry, because we are going to provide the ability for people to be sponsored, we have this tournament partner functionality. So let's go, let me go download the image. Okay, so let's say Coca-Cola partner website. Write it properly. And then the image. Oh, it doesn't access. Oh, I downloaded a weird format. Let me take another thing. Is it JPEG? Is this a JPEG? Yes. Okay. Right. And then add partner. Okay, you might have more partner. This is something that will become, you know, more and more useful and very pertinent in the future. So there's a lot of exciting stuff around that. Tournament art, you know, it already, you know, has a set of default images, but you can upload your own. So in this case, I'm just going to leave it like this. I think this is all great. So save changes. All right. Link for Discord or main community. Okay. Let me do something. Okay. This is just a random thing I'm putting there. Okay. So now that everything has been filled, you can see that I have a purple mark here. For every page that has a yellow star, need to be basically filled up before I can publish my tournament. So we try to make it, you know, as clear as possible for people to understand this as well. So here, player per team. So let's say 2 players. Registration, we can open it. You will also have the ability to do invite only, and you will have through this the gated community stuff that I mentioned before. So score reporting, there will be 2 types of score reporting. So there's the manual, where at the end of the match, everybody or the leaders of the team need to upload a screenshot of the score. This said, for certain games, especially you know, our FPS games and so on that we have exclusively on the platform, there will be no need for reporting scores. The game at the end of the match will publish them on the blockchain, and everybody can see them. So that also means that this information can be used by third parties for other types of services. Like, I don't know, somebody could be making a betting service that is completely independent, that has its own smart contract and whatever. And at the end of the match, the server of the game will publish the score, and then maybe the betting smart contract can use this to calculate earnings of everybody. So these are also things that will be possible because we will be publishing the score on chain. Other options. So is there a minimum age check? Yes, no. In this case, I don't want one. So again, I saved and we can see that we're purple. Okay, then match type. Is it a duel or is it free for all? Now, in this particular case, this will change for every type of game. And so in this particular case, I don't have a choice because of the games that I selected. So single elimination, there will be also Swiss system. There will be different elimination systems that will be added over time. For now, we take the most popular one. This is the one that we've fully implemented so far. Tournament size, how many participants? Let's say minimum participants 4. And these are teams, and then the maximum participants, let's say 16. And then I'm not sure what this is, match decider. Ah, yes, okay, I remember. So because it's a bracket system, eventually when you're in half finals, one team will be eliminated, and then in the finals, another team will be eliminated, and then basically they can compete to know who gets the third position. So that's for quarterfinals, and then this will allow you to maybe have earnings for the third position. So I like that, so I will select it. So what is the match format? So best of 2, quarterfinals. Okay. Advanced setting. Okay, great. All right, save settings. Schedule. So when is the match starting? So I'm gonna put something a little further so that it doesn't. Check-in, so there's 2 phases. There's one part where you open the registration, and then there's another part where everybody that participates to the tournament actually confirms that they're playing. And that's important because when you play tournaments, you often have a lot of people are going to be, sick, or their parents, ask them to go eat and so on. And so, you might have a match that starts with not everybody. So here, the way it works is that typically you create a team that is a little larger than what you need. And then, the players need to check in, and, maybe somebody didn't, and then you play with the other ones. All right. Let's I'm just gonna put some random time. Not sure why. Let me try again. Okay. Right. Round 1. Okay, so 1 round of 15 minutes and 2 rounds, and then 5 minutes. Start date. It's a little tedious, but these are important information, which prevents users then to make mistakes. And so people will be able to receive notifications of what when the match starts and so on, and exactly at this time. All right. And then distribution, like you can decide when the people will receive the rewards, because maybe between the end of the match and the reward distribution, maybe you want to do a live stream, maybe you want to do different things, so you can organize that here. All right. Now, these are the required fields. Then you have optional fields, such as the prize pool. Now, what this is essentially something that you need to set up if you want to reward people. And you can reward them with both UOS as well as with uniques. So here we create a reward for example, the first place. Next, is there UOS reward? I can say yes, 1, 2, 3. Next, and then if you have uniques, you can drag and drop them here. So I give UOS, but also I'm gonna give some uniques, and I'm gonna give some of that one. So I can just simply drag and drop them. If I want, I can drag and drop another one, and I can keep doing that with my list of uniques. And so here I can do create reward, and we can see now for the first place we have 2 uniques, and I can create a reward for the second place exactly the same way. There we go. Create reward. And that's it. So keep doing that. There's a way to the way this works is pretty cool. So there's a way to actually give unminted NFTs as well. So which means if you have NFTs that are revealed only after they're minted, you know, it's pretty cool. So you can say, well, you're going to receive something like one of the NFTs from the PFP collection, for example. But you don't know which one, neither knows the organizer. And so these are sort of like credits that you can transfer to the platform tournament. And when you give these credits to the platform tournament, like minting credits, the NFTs will appear here, and then you can set them the way you want. So here I'm happy with this. I'm going to click publish tournament. I have a final review of all the settings that I decided, and I'm gonna publish the platform, the tournament. And so here we can now see. I'm gonna close this there. We can now see that my tournament appears here. So I cannot register yet. As you remember, we put like the different dates